What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Hey, it's surprising. We've talked about the OG fragrance of Lil Man that we're going to talk about today, but it is shocking to me why we did that episode so long ago, and why did we not talk about this? Strap up.
Okay, dinner for two. I watch that head move side to side as I let this in into the room. You are on top, let's connect minds. Trying to get into a mood. We gon' be fine. Close up the blinds, no rush. Finish the.
All right, welcome to the Scent Bubble. I am your host for the evening. We talk about my fragrance journey. I drop gems. We do game shows. I mean, I really think I'm just on the cusp of putting together some of the most creative content on the web. But most people currently know me by my reviews. But if you follow the channel at all and you're a regular, you will see the channel brings so much more than that. If you're into fragrance content, definitely make sure you stick around. Hopefully by the end of the video, I earn a nice free sub. Hey, it's free. Today we're going to be talking about Afro leather from Maison Alhambra. And this is an eau de parfum. Look at that shiny gold brick. Now, obviously, this is one of those inspirations. All right, YouTube, don't come after me. Where it's dead obvious. Same bottle, same color, same style, and most importantly, same scent. We're going to go in and do a brief analysis, but I promise you this video is going to be very quick because the short answer is, if you like Memo Paris's African leather, you without question will love Afro leather by Maison Alhambra. You do not need to look anywhere else. You don't need to look for any other clones. And the great thing about Maison Alhambra is they're widely successful or widely accessible on Amazon. This is one of the very few houses where you don't really need to go around Fragrance by CA, Max Aroma, Joma Shop, Fragrance Net, all that. Screw all that. Just go to Amazon, get your Amazon Prime on, and get this fragrance in like 2 days. Now, we're going to do our usual opening thoughts, but the fact of the matter is, I've known of this fragrance well before I did the video of it, and I'm shocked that I didn't do a video of it sooner. So this will be a little bit of a, what do you call it, buzzkill or a spoiler alert type of video. But hey, that's okay. If you came to this video, it's because you're interested in the fragrance and you want to know, should I get it? And the answer without question is yes. Out of all of the inspiration, clone, dupe, whatever, this easily would be among the S tier elites. This is 1-to-1 with all the things that you would want to come with that. Performance, price, projection, signature, no synthetics. It's just an incredible price as well. $20, 100 ml. Now, the only gripe someone could possibly have with this fragrance, and I'm not going to put it on skin, it's the same on test strip as it is on skin with the difference of amber. It gets a lot more warm, as it should. The only gripe someone could have is how this sits on the shelf. Because, you know, now granted, not a lot of people know about Memo Paris African leather, but you might not want to bring your fragrance friend over. If he's a stickler for niche and designer, he'll call you out on it. But honestly, this is incredible. I could care less, and you should too. What are we talking about before I go into my initial impressions? This fragrance, for those of you who don't know, is very similar to a few different fragrances. Mainly Parfums de Marly Carlisle. Some people call that fragrance a fresh, masculine apple pie. And some people don't really get that. You know, if you look at my original Memo Paris African leather review that I released months ago, it says in the title, expensive tiger piss for $200, please, you know, in the theme of Jeopardy. And believe it or not, despite the fact that I call African leather tiger piss, I love the fragrance. The reason I call it tiger piss is because there is a big masculine king of the jungle energy with that fragrance. It's spicy, it's warm, it's ambery, it's got a zinginess to it like piss. People are like, how do you know what piss smells like? I don't know. Maybe because I've been using a urinal my entire life. But no, nonetheless, it's more of a just funny play on words. But there really is kind of this, I don't even want to call it animalic, but I guess I kind of do. A lot of times when we talk animalics, we're talking about leather and stuff like that, or oud or whatever. But it does have a kind of aggressive-ness to it that I call animalic. It's got warm, spicy amber with a tiger piss kind of zing to it. It's slightly animalic, not synthetic at all. It lacks just the tiniest bit of complexity that the actual African leather has, but man, you would never know in the air. You would never know in the air, guys. I put both fragrances side by side, and similar to how close Cassius is to Carlisle, this is no different. It is spot on. This is what you would characterize as kind of a warm, spicy, aromatic, fresh spicy as well, slight leather, patchouli. I mean, it's just got all the sex appeal in the world in this fragrance. And I think it's slightly better than Carlisle, the actual OG comparison, because this is a little more edgy. You know what I'm saying? Carlisle sometimes can come off on the sweeter side, even though it's not that sweet of a fragrance. It just kind of has more of a holiday-esque type of sweetness to the apple pie feel, even though it's more of a savory type of apple pie, in my opinion. This fragrance has more girth, more edginess, more masculinity, more edge. In the same way that Bleu de Chanel is a great fragrance, but if a woman was evaluating a man and one guy was wearing Bleu de Chanel and one guy was wearing Sauvage Elixir, assuming she's equally attracted to both men, she would be more attracted to Sauvage Elixir in the date context or in the Bachelor context, because there's a little bit more growl to this fragrance. So to me, it's not redundant to have Carlisle and Memo Paris African Leather, because they do two different things. They're close brothers, but one's the edgy, aggressive, go after the girl, and the other one is the one where the girl comes to him, if that makes sense. Now, let's go ahead and switch screens real quick. I've already given you guys normally the end of the show kind of schematics to this fragrance. We'll cover those at the end as well. Top notes: cardamom, leather, geranium. It's more cardamom, slight leather. The leather is very faint, maybe like 15%. Patchouli and cumin and vetiver. This is one of the rare instances where cumin is totally presented in a commercial way, so don't be intimidated by that at all. High in patchouli, high in vetiver. Geranium again in the base, musk, agarwood, and bergamot. It's more easily envisionable when you listen to me speak about the fragrance than looking at the fragrance pyramid. I would say looking at the fragrance pyramid, you really don't get a sense of this. This is warm, ambery leather, patchouli, slight cumin, spicy, zingy. But man, it's kind of got a little bit of that apple pie feel, but it's way more of a savory version, even more so than Carlisle, because it's got more of the spicy leather, animalic edginess to it. But man, it is a showstopper. A lot of women have this in their top 10 on YouTube as most sexiest fragrances a man could wear. And the clone is no different. It's absolutely phenomenal. Incredible performance, incredible sillage, incredible projection. You could do anything with this. You could 4 spray, 6 spray, 10 spray. It just depends on where you are. I would classify this as a year-round fragrance for me, because it exclusively falls into bachelor mode, date night, nightlife territory. This is the man who knows how to dance. This is the man who knows how to talk, make a girl laugh, and she will fall into your hands with this fragrance, guys. Men, you got to have it in your collection. OG or clone, I don't care. Put it in your collection. It is sex appeal, intimacy, edginess, playfulness, masculinity, everything a man wants to be in a bottle. And this fragrance will do a lot of the work for you, I promise you. We did sprays, we did seasons, we did occasions. Price $20, Amazon, 100 ml. There's nothing really more to say. Go buy this fragrance. I really hope a lot of people watch this video, because Maison Alhambra is very hit or miss. But when they hit, gosh, it's incredible, because you can get a lot of their fragrances for the $20 price point. They're one of the cheapest types of fragrances you can get on the market. Anything Maison Alhambra is mostly in the $20 price point. And that's a beautiful thing because, wow, it gives the original a run for its money. This fragrance for me gets a...
Perfect. Perfect.
Nothing else needs to be said. Maison Alhambra, Afro leather, going after Memo Paris African leather, 10 out of 10 for me. Showstopper of a fragrance, signature of a fragrance. You got to put it in your collection. Age-wise, honestly, guys, if you're 20 and down or even 25 and down, you're punching above your weight class. But gosh dang it, I don't care. Get it anyway. And if you're over 25, I don't know why you don't already have this on your shelf. This is the Scent Bubble. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and I love to present to you guys short reviews that are just amazing because, gosh, it makes my life easier, and it means that there's an incredible, affordable fragrance out there for you to just, get off the video right now and go cop this fragrance. I'll see you guys later. Until next time, peace.